In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to run Facebook ads for your car detailing business step by step. I'm going to show you exactly how to create the campaign itself, how to avoid the biggest mistake that most car detailing business make when it comes to Facebook ads. And also I'm going to show you the exact type of images that are working right now for car detailing that are stopping that doom scroll. And also the fancy words that are actually on the ad that convince the clients to getting a quote and booking in with you. And an extra bonus thing is I'm going to teach you exactly how to set up your instant forms so you get high quality leads. Okay. Now, without further ado, let's dive into the video. Don't skip anything because you don't want to miss anything important. Let's jump in. So the very first thing you want to do is start off in Meta Ads Manager. Okay, so as you can see up here, here's the URL, adsmanager.facebook. Now we're going to go straight to the big old green button that says create. We're going to tap on this, and the type of objective that we want is going to be leads, because we want people to fill out our instant forms or land on our website and fill out our forms there. Okay, now we're going to tap on continue. So right here on the left hand side, you can see we've got 3 different levels: the campaign level, the ad set level, and the ad level. Right, I'm going to break down what each of these actually are. So the campaign level is mainly about just putting in your budget. I always put my budget at the campaign level, like here. I never put it in the ad set, right? And then the ad set level is about actually picking the conversion location, whether you want it to happen on your website or an instant form, and also picking the actual page that you want to run ads for, and also the targeting location, so you can target all of the areas where you want your ads to show up. And then we have the actual ad level, which is this one here, which is just creating the actual ad. So creating the image, the words on the ad, the headlines, the call to actions, and also the instant form where you actually build it out. All right. Now that you know that, let's dive into the campaign level. So the very first thing we want to do here is just put in a good budget. I recommend $50 to $100 per day if you're living in Australia, $35 to $70 per day if you live in the United States, and then 25 to 50 pounds per day if you live in the UK. All right. Now that we've done that, we're going to tap on next. Now we're in the ad set level. What I recommend doing is just putting in your conversion location like this. I go straight down to instant forms. I personally find these are the best ones. Just pick your page here, keep the performance goal on maximize number of leads. This is way cheaper than maximize number of conversion leads. And as long as you set up your instant form the way that I'm going to show you in this video with qualifying questions in it, so you only get high quality leads, you don't need to spend that extra money on getting conversion focused leads. All right. To dumb it down, you're going to get more leads than if you had this on maximize number of conversion leads, for cheaper as well, but you're going to get the same quality leads. All right. Now what we're going to do now is scroll down, and we're going to put in our audience location. So let's tap on this little pencil here and tap on this little arrow so it brings us down. What we want to do is just type in one of the suburbs or towns that we service. All right. So I'm just going to type in Chadstone, and as you can see, it's right here. So I'm just going to tap on it, and it's going to take me directly there on the map. Now what we want to do is just drop a massive pin like this, bang. Now you can increase or decrease this to be as big as you want it. So just say we go this far, right? You probably don't, because it's a little bit too much driving, but just for this example, let's just keep it there, all right? What you want to do now is probably one of the biggest mistakes that most new advertisers make when it comes to running Facebook ads, is they don't put in exclusion zones, and half the YouTube gurus out here don't actually teach you to do this. I don't know why, but they never seem to do it. So what you want to do is tap on drop pin, and then just drop another pin outside of your targeting location. Now what you want to do with this pin is just tap on it again, and then just go over to exclude. This just makes sure Facebook ads won't show your ads or images out in this area, okay? So what you want to do is just keep plopping these all around the actual targeting zone like this. Now it is a little bit of a hassle. I'm not going to lie to you. It does take a little bit of time, but it will save you a lot of money. And if you care about saving your money, then you should probably do this, all right? So bang, this is what it's looking like right now. I would just suggest putting these circles all the way around. Obviously, I'm not going to bother because this is just a demonstration ad, so you can learn exactly how to do this for yourself. But look, if you do want that unfair advantage in your business, I do have a link straight down in the description to my advertising course where I teach you everything I know about Facebook ads, Google ads, and automating your entire business. If you want it, go check it out. Links in the description. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to scroll down. We're not going to suggest an audience or anything else here. We're just going to go to next. Now we're in the ad level, right? The level where we create the thing people see when they're doom scrolling Facebook after work or whatever time it is in the day, and they hate their life because they're just doom scrolling Facebook because they're addicted to it, okay? This is where we create the thing that stops them in their tracks and they go and get a quote from us, or they book in, whatever, all right? So what we're going to do is go to ad setup and select single image or video ad. And then we're going to scroll down to ad creative, and we're going to tap on setup ad creative and tap on image ad. So I've created one of my ads here. We're just going to select this one. It's a nice before and after photo. Make sure to keep all of these on original. It doesn't matter if you get this warning. This is not an issue, okay? It's still gonna show them. It's still definitely gonna show it here. Not as much here, but nobody cares about this placement anyway. It's not really gonna get you any work. This is just one of the images that I've created in my templates. By the way, there's a link down in the description. If you want them, you can get them as well, super cheap. So for this area here, I'm not gonna put in anything right now because I want to actually see it on the ad. I just don't like filling it out in this area. So we're going to tap on next. Now AI is going to give you some random generated photos. If they're good, sure, use them. Right now they're pretty shit, so I wouldn't waste any time on these because I mean this is meant to be before and after, but it just looks clean the whole time. Don't know who the fuck this guy is, and like it just doesn't make any sense, any of these, because as you can see they're meant to be before and afters, and like what, he's beforehand he was looking this way, now he's looking this way. I don't know, stupid. Anyway, so we're just going to tap on next because our photo is actually elite and those ones suck. So for everything here with enhancements, I keep all of these off, and the only ones I like to keep on is overlays, visual touch-ups, music, and also add animation. It really depends on the mood. Sometimes I take it off, but I feel like it stops the scroll a little bit. As you can see with visual touch-ups, it does this nice thing where it extends the photo. If you remember over here where it was crop, it's like, oh, this isn't going to show up and look good, or whatever it says, right? It doesn't matter because with the visual touch-ups, it actually enhances the image like I was just showing you before, where it like drags it out, makes it longer. All right. So what we're going to do now is tap on done. Now let's start putting in the words on the ad. So we're going to start off with primary text, which is the text at the very top. You want this to be big and just give a lot of sales copy, like just sell them on it. Don't give some short area. You're paying for your ads to appear to thousands of people. Make sure you have a large amount of ad copy here. You know, you want as much chance to sell them as you can, all right? So bang, here's some of my ad copy. This is a typical type of ad copy that works really well for car detailing. Feel free to go through, get some great insight from it and understand why it works. But I'm gonna leave this on screen for a couple of seconds so you know you can pause it and read it. But now we're gonna dive past over to the headlines, and we're just gonna make our headline right now. So bang, here's the headline that I've just put in: full interior car detailing, we come to you. All right, that's an absolute banger of a headline. And we're just gonna put in our description real quick. For the descriptions, you wanna make these social proof related, so just really pushing on the edge of the actual reviews that I've got. So it's 289 5-star Google reviews. All right, so you can't see the description properly right under here, obviously because this is a mobile phone ad. Now, if somebody was looking at this on their iPhone Max, obviously the biggest screens, you would be able to see it. Or if they were looking at this ad on their laptop or their tablet or anything like that, they would definitely be able to see the full ad anyway. But that doesn't matter too much regardless. The main thing that matters is this headline here. Now for the call to action, we're just gonna have this as get offer, all right? So now what we need to do is go and actually start building out the instant form. So we're gonna scroll up to destination right here, and we're gonna tap on create form. So I'm gonna speed run you through actually making this. So we're gonna keep this on more volume, sharing settings open. We're just gonna remove flexible delivery. We're gonna tap on next. We're gonna remove the greeting because it's just a bloody waste of time. Don't even bother with it. And then we're going to add in multiple different questions. Now, I'm not going to give you all the questions here. This is for you and your business. Obviously, you know what you want to ask the customer before, you know, you give them a quote or anything like that. But just put in your questions here, like what type of car do you have? SUV, sedan, da 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 da. You get the point, right? You ask the question here, they give the answers, and they can just tap on whichever answer it is. I recommend adding in 3 to 4 different questions here because it will qualify them as a real lead. Because anyone who goes through your form, they're not going to waste their time going through answering all these questions when they don't want to quote or they don't want to book in, okay? But there is one particular question that I do recommend to you is going over here and going short answer, making this a minimum of 5 to 20, and then just saying what is your phone number, all right? Just like this. This way they will manually type out their phone number here, and it'll severely reduce you getting dud leads at all. Because a lot of people who run Facebook ads, they get dud leads and they complain, oh, you know, they didn't answer the phone or anything like that. This stops that issue because we're going to be getting, make sure you untick this as optional by the way, we're going to be getting their full name, email, and phone number, but we're getting their phone number twice, right? We're getting it from the actual question that we put in beforehand, and then we're getting it here as well. Now, the reason why I tell you to have 2 different areas is just because in this area here, in the contact information, when they fill out their details here, it'll automatically fill out most of it, okay? Because Facebook obviously knows their name, their number, their email, whatever, right? But if they signed up to Facebook with an old phone number years ago, it'll plug in their old number here, and then you'll get the lead, try call them up, nobody answers, and you'll be like, what the fuck, Facebook doesn't work. This way, you know for sure that you got 100% the correct phone number, okay? So now what we want to do here is just add in anything extra. So if you're mobile car detailing, obviously you'd want their street address. So you'd want to drive to their house so you can, do it for them. And then after you add that in, just tap on next. You can remove the privacy policy or add just a link to your website because it should have a privacy policy there. For this example, I'm just going to remove it. We're going to tap on next. And now you just want to keep this as thanks, you're all set. You can receive contact from us within the next however long it should take for you to contact them, all right? Now you can have this on call business as the additional actions so they can call you straight away, or you can have this as go to website or an actual booking page. If you have an area where they can literally just book in a time with you already, pay a deposit or whatever, I recommend obviously sending them to that page so they can book into your schedule and everything like that. But if you don't, obviously just use one of these different actions like call business or, go to website and see the reviews or whatever. Anyway, because you've already got their details already, then all you do is just tap on create form. And now all you need to do is just tap on publish. Now I do recommend that you do multiple different tests. So you have multiple different ads in here, anywhere from 1 to 5, not just one ad, but obviously I'm just showing you one ad for this example. But look guys, if you did enjoy this video, please smash like on it. And also if you want that advertising course, it's linked straight down the description. You'll never regret it because you'll make a ridiculous amount of money for your business. It'll save you all the trial and error when it comes to Facebook ads and spending money on shit ads that just don't work. I'll teach you everything, all right? So if you want it, go get it, but see you later.